the audience. It's me, your host, Rohan Shrestha. Welcome to this brand new episode of our program, Guest in Town, Aditi Devo Bhava. Today, we are going to discuss on the OPPO, a new brand in Nepal. We will be talking about this. We will be sharing the ideas about OPPO in Nepal. For this, we have our guest, and he is Michael Lee, the brand manager of OPPO. Let me welcome him. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, first of all, you are so young.
Yeah.
And you are holding such a big position, brand manager. You are looking after the Southeast Asia. How do you manage to?
Well, actually, if you look at our whole team, we are a very young team. Everybody same age like me. I'm like 28 years old, and I stay in OPPO for about 3 years. So I start from a basic position, and I gradually grow up. So now, like I can manage a lot of things now.
Tell us something about this visit of yours, as we have already said that you are here for the launching of a new product, OPPO, in Nepal. Tell us something about this.
Well, actually, this is my second visit to Nepal. Okay, and I'm really excited, that OPPO is going to be launched here. We have to do some market research in this market, and we find out that Nepal is a very potential market. It's emerging and it's growing very fast. There's a huge demand for smartphone, and if you think about the mobile subscription, it has already outnumbered the total population. So we believe there's a huge market here, and that is what encourages us to come here and invest here.
Tell us something about OPPO F1 series which you are going to launch in Nepal. Can you please highlight some of the brands which you are going to launch in Nepal?
Yeah, so
OPPO now in Nepal, isn't it?
Yeah, OPPO now in Nepal, yes. So we're coming to Nepal with actually 3 different models, and this is the flagship product, which is called F1S, the selfie expert. Now, the unique selling point of this handset is the 16 megapixel front camera. Okay, actually, it's amazing. 16 megapixel front camera. So it can give you a very clear, very bright selfie without any, Photoshop or anything. So always give you the best shot.
Can you please compare this 16 megapixel camera and the rear camera is of 13 megapixel, I guess, right? So can you please compare with other product of OPPO?
Actually, we don't want to talk too much, about, or compare us with any other brands. We actually want to focus on ourselves. Focus on what we can deliver to our consumers. Okay, so self-focus is our actually principle. So we actually never talk too much about our competitors or other brands.
Tell us something about OPPO itself, the corporation.
OPPO was actually a very young brand. It was globally registered in 2001, just 15 years ago. But we have already achieved great success in the global market. We are now available in 20 plus countries, and we have around 320,000 sales outlets all over the world. And we also have achieved great performance in the global market. We're now the number 4 in the whole world with a 6.6% market share. And in some specific markets like Southeast Asia, we are performing extremely well. Number 2 in Vietnam, number 2 in Thailand, number 2 in Philippines, and in India, a very competitive market. We are now the number 4 in terms of sales value. So OPPO is young, OPPO is growing very fast, and we become the leading brand in the whole world.
Where is the headquarters of this?
Headquarters, actually, we have our headquarters in China, in India, and in Indonesia.
How do you analyze the overall market of OPPO in China and India?
I think actually India and China are quite similar, huge market. First, if you think about population, China has around 1.4 million, and India has about 1.3 million, the top 2 highest population country. So the market is huge. The market is huge. But China is a little bit developed. The market is already, like 90% full. Okay, so a lot of them very competitive. The most competitive market in the world. India is growing very fast. Because now in India, actually, the smartphone ratio is not that much high. Most of the people are still using feature phones. They're switching from the smartphones to the smartphones.
Right. So this is what the problem with the phone, or let's say the technological development, right? Most of the people, not only in India, even in Nepal, they are unable to use such kind of products, such kind of hi-fi products, such kind of smartphones. How do you see? How do you analyze this all growth scenario?
I think this is a global trend. Now people they pursue better experience, pursue better products, right? So this is actually the universal trend. People's nature for something better.
Do you think that every individual or the maximum chunk of people can afford this kind of smartphone?
Actually, OPPO, we position ourselves as a premium brand. Okay, but we also have some, different range of products. So like in Nepal, we come with 3 different models. One is this flagship product, F1S. The price will be around 32,000 something. Okay. And we have some middle range product, which is 837. It will be around 20,000 something. And we have a low end product, which is the Leo 7, which is below 20,000. So we have different price, range product for different level of consumers.
So there are different level of pricing strategies. Can you please, you are going to launch 3 model of OPPO in Nepal. Can you please highlight the specific features of all these 3 brands, 3 product of OPPO?
Well, I would like to talk more about actually this handset. Like I say, this handset enjoys a great popularity in the global market. 16 megapixel front camera is a really attracting point to the to the selfie fanatics. Everyone wants to take selfie, upload to the social media, interacting with friends, right? So another unique feature of this handset is this fingerprint. You can activate your smartphone in just 0.12 seconds, very, very fast. Okay, the fastest fingerprint activation in the world. If you think about the hardware, we're also very competitive. 3G RAM plus 32GB ROM. Okay, so this is like a very competitive product in the market.
So what about other products?
Other products we have A37, and actually all of them have some unique features, but this is our main focus, the F1S.
What is Nepal as market for OPPO Corporation?
Okay, we think Nepal is a very potential market. It's growing very fast. There's a huge demand for smartphone, and especially these days, everyone wants to buy a smartphone. If you think about Kathmandu, almost everyone is using a smartphone, right? And those people who are using bar phones, they're switching to the smartphone.
Right?
So it's a huge market for OPPO, and people here also like taking selfies. Right? They like to, everyone, every day they want to take beautiful selfies. So it's like it matches up with our unique selling point, and the trend is also very good. So, as I said, that is why we came here.
Right. You said that this is the second visit of yours.
Yeah.
First time, when did you come to Nepal?
I came to Nepal actually last month.
Okay, for the research purpose?
Yeah, I stayed here for 2 days.
Okay, so what was the major
Actually, just for relaxation.
Not as specific.
For the research.
What does the research suggest about Nepalese market?
I got some research report from some of our agencies, and according to their report, the smartphone ratio is around, I think, 35%. I'm not quite sure about the data. But it's like people are, switching from the bar phones to the smartphones. This is the trend. Okay. So
this is the trend in the urban society only, not in the rural Nepal, right?
Urban society, rural area as well,
because in Nepal, lots of the people they are below the poverty line. Do you think that those people are able enough to to carry such kind of a smartphone?
Well, as I said, we have different.
Or what should be done?
As I said, we have different models for different price structure for different consumers. Okay, I'm sure they will find
from 32,000 to 16,000.
I'm sure they will find the perfect one. And actually, something I've personally find is here poor people they're spending habits like spend now and pay later. So they don't save money, right?
Right.
So I think money is not a big problem to them.
OPPO's brand philosophy, the art of technology. Do you want to highlight something on that?
Art of technology is, we always focus on the, meticulous design, attention to details. Okay. We want to, we're actually here to help those who expect more from life, to master the art of living.
So this is the philosophy of the art of technology. Do you want to give some glimpses or compare Nepal as a market with India and China? Can you compare the overall scenario?
Actually, Nepal is very much like, say like 20 years ago in China, or 10 years ago, at the time in China, when most people are still using bar phones. Okay, but in China, they're switching very fast. In just a few years, the bar phones is out of the market. Everyone's using smartphone. So Nepal is quite like China, 10 years ago at that time. It is, compared with India and China, it's a small market, but it's emerging and it's growing very fast.
So do you see the future of OPPO?
Yeah, I very positive, very confident that OPPO will be a top brand here.
Can you please highlight something on the plans that OPPO is doing in Nepal for the promotion of OPPO?
Okay. We have come here with a very aggressive plan. We are aiming at establishing 500 sales outlets, 8 exclusive stores in the next 1 year. Letting our consumers to have more easy access to our products. And we have already established our first customer care center in the city center mall. In terms of marketing, we have developed a very positive relationship with all the medias, and we have fixed a very aggressive marketing strategy. And our advertising will be available on almost all the top media platforms from tomorrow. And I'm sure you'll be surprised by how aggressive it is.
You just said that while comparing with India and China, there is a huge market, and it is a successful product. It has become a successful product in that market. When do you see the success in Nepal?
Actually, time is not matter to us. We always focus on giving our customers the best service and the best products, the best experience. So we think that as long as we can deliver them the quality products, the best service, OPPO will be the top brands.
While talking about the quality, you just mentioned about the quality and the standard. Is it similar to the developed country as well? The product which is going to be launched in Nepal, which is going to launch in Nepal, is quite similar in terms of this quality and standard. Because it is said that whatever is launched in Nepal, it is quite below or average quality.
Not at all. Actually, all the products come from our own production line. Okay, we have our own factory, our own production line. We're maintaining the same standard for every product, from the entry level to the high end. The same standard. So every product, before leaving the factory, there's a very strict quality control.
How that quality is controlled?
So like every single function is going to be tested, a lot of times before leaving the factory. And I have to say that every component of this handset are selected from the best suppliers just to ensure the quality.
Okay, while talking about this selfie expert citizen, and while talking about this front camera and the rear camera, 16 megapixel and 13 megapixel, why these parameters seem to be reversed? Is there any? Actually,
the quality of the camera cannot be solely judged by the number of megapixels, right? We are actually focusing on meeting our consumers' need. Since now people want to take selfie, they want to use the front camera. That's why we focus a lot on the front camera, and we upgraded, a lot of times to the 16 megapixel.
What about Beautified for 4.0?
Beautified 4.0 is actually the upgraded version of the previous Beautified 3, and it has a lot of unique features like 7 layers of beautification and 2 tones, two skin tones, something, and a lot of unique features, which will come with this beautiful 5 model.
How this product is distinct from the other smartphones available in the market?
Actually, I have to say the most difference OPPO is from the other competitors is we focus a lot on the camera side. We even brand ourselves as OPPO camera phone. So that shows you how much focus we put on the camera section. And nowadays we focus a lot on the front camera, and this continuous focus has made us the leaders and innovations in the actually selfie technology.
While talking about the innovation or the technological transformation, the technology is being transforming day by day. Yesterday, what we say as the new product is not relevant in today's society, and similar happens with the next. How do you see the overall this technological transformation?
I think the technology section is developing very fast, and it's actually the development of technology is actually based on what consumers need, what you and me need. Like, people want to take selfie. That's why we focus on the front camera. So it's always like attached with each other. Right?
Smartphone has made the life easy, and don't you think that this has also created the problem among the youngsters, among the youth, among the children of the society?
Well, I would rather look at it from a positive side. Because smartphones available now, and everyone can use it. They can get information immediately, and they can also download some educational apps. Right? If you use it in a good way, it can be very positive.
But people have been misusing their smartphone as well.
I understand that. I personally always, if I cannot see my phone in 5 minutes, I become a bit anxious.
Is the misuse of the smartphone, or what should be done? Whose responsibility is that to correct this?
As I said, I would rather look at it from a positive point. People are using it to, maybe they're playing games, but at the same time, as I said, they're getting a lot of extra things from the smartphone. So when smartphone is not, think about it, when smartphone is not available, it's very hard for people to communicate timely, right? So now you have to look at things from 2 sides. It has negative side, but positive side, I think it outperforms.
How can we minimize the negative side?
I think there should be more education about how to use the smartphone properly, and select the parents. They have to give more guidance to the kids and show them what is the right way to use a smartphone.
There are common problems with this smartphone, like low battery, and it keeps on switching off within short span of time. Similarly, it gets too hot. What are all these kind of problems? Why does this kind of problem arises?
Actually, for OPPO, we never faced such type of problem, and we never get complaints like smartphones getting too hot. So actually, there's not too much I can say about it. But we have a special technology which is called the wood flash charge, and that is the fastest charging technology in the mobile phone industry, which can charge your smartphone to 75% in just half an hour. 5 minutes charging, you can talk for 2 hours. That was amazing technology. Only available in OPPO.
What is the warranty of this OPPO?
This OPPO is warranty for 1 year. We're offering 1 year warranty, but we are also offering a 30 days one-to-one exchange policy.
Okay, 30 days.
30 days, which is actually longer than any other smartphone brands in Japan.
Who is the target audiences for this phone?
The target audience, we focus a lot on the young people. Okay, the energetic, those people with passion who like to take selfie, who like to show off themselves. These are our actual target audience.
And last, if you have got something to share with the target audiences of OPPO, when you are free to.
Okay, great. So we are bringing this Selfie Expert F1S 24, and the 16 megapixel camera is really amazing. I have tried it myself, and I can't believe how powerful it is. And I'm sure that all of our users will be surprised by how powerful the camera is.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And for valuable opinions.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you as well, the audience, for your time as well. Please do stay with us for more news and entertainment packages. Keep watching Himalaya Television. Namaste.